I am not even going to have time to do a proper intro during this video, guys. On the left we have the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and on the right we have the Google Pixel 2 XL. And that right there is why I have no time. Insanely fast boot up time on the Pixel. I think it's the fastest on any phone I've ever seen. And now the Samsung up as well. Now we have a lot of testing planned for this video. Next up, let's go over the specs. Excellent quality Quad HD screens on both phones. And the screen is slightly larger on the Galaxy, 6.2 inches versus 6.0. The front-facing camera on both phones is 8MP. On the back, both of them are 12MP. And we'll be showing you guys front and rear-facing camera comparisons later in the video. Both phones will be for 64 128GB internal storage. Now on the Galaxy, you do have micro SD card support, and on the Pixel, you don't. Very similar battery sizes on both, 3500 on the Galaxy and 3520 on the Pixel. Both phones have the Snapdragon 35 and 4GB of RAM. Both phones are waterproof. The Galaxy is IP68 and the Pixel is IP67. At the bottom, both phones have USB Type-C. And the Galaxy does have a headphone jack. The Pixel unfortunately does not. I think that's the worst thing about the Pixel, no headphone jack on it. Both phones have beautiful designs on the back. On the Galaxy, it's all glass. And on the Pixel, you have glass up here. And over here is more of a matte finish on it. And the fingerprint scanner right here on the Pixel. And over here on the Galaxy. And of course on the Pixel you have very basic stock UI that will be pretty apparent throughout the test, as you guys will see. And also you get those day 1 Android updates on the Pixel. Alright guys, let's continue with the rest of the test now. So all the apps are closed out on both phones, and next up apps and games opening. And getting started with NBC. And this will go to the Pixel, Amazon, and again we have the Pixel here, YouTube, and yet again Pixel, iFunny, and yet again guys, Pixel doing an amazing job so far. Next up we have eBay, Pixel, so you guys obviously noticing the theme here, photos, and final app, then we have 4 different games, settings. Once again guys, Pixel there. So first of 4 games, you have Modern Combat. And once again, both these phones, 4GB of RAM, Snapdragon 35. And I think all 4 games should go to the Pixel, as you guys see Pixel right there. Temperanto. But still a lot more testing after this portion. Yet again, Pixel here. Subway Surfers. And let's see if Pixel can go for the sweep here. Final one, Asphalt 8. And pressing down a bit hard on the phones, just trying to sync the time in between them. And Pixel with the clear sweep here. Now the score on the Pixel, really not that impressive for a phone with the Snapdragon 35. Well, aside from the Sony Xperia X1 Compact, this is the lowest for any phone I own. As you guys see, 169,000 versus 172. And I know for the original Pixel, they did downclock the Snapdragon 21. Not sure if that's the case with the Pixel 2, but nonetheless guys, still a pretty good score on both phones. Camera app next. And very close on both. Next up we're going to test out the speaker quality. And as you probably noticed, the Pixel top and bottom bezels are a bit bigger than the Galaxy. And it is because it has 2 dual speakers on the front, so 2 front-firing speakers on that. Whereas on the Galaxy you only have 1, it's at the bottom. Galaxy first. Pixel. And the Galaxy. And the Pixel. And one final time on the Galaxy. And one final time around the Pixel. Alright everyone, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the quality. So personally guys, I think that the Pixel speakers do sound a bit better, but both of them get pretty, pause real quick. Both of them get pretty loud, but again, I do prefer the bass, the quality overall on the Pixel. Next up we have Chrome. We're going to create the web history on both. And also, as you guys notice, you have whiter colors here on the Pixel. On the Galaxy, a bit of a red tint to it. We have 4 different sites, and the first one is IGN. And narrow edge here for the Pixel. Next up we have IMDb.com. And again, this one going to the Pixel. We have a couple more. We have Samsung.com. And ironically, this one going to the Pixel. And final one, as you guys know, we always do phone companies, but I guess with this one, we're actually going back to Google.com. Nope, actually slightly different results there. Clicked on the wrong one. So for the real final one, let's do Zelda. And narrow margin here for the Pixel. Fingerprint scanner speed next, and again on the Pixel it's right here. And on the Galaxy it's over here. So I think that the placement on the Pixel is a bit better in the Galaxy. And it's a bit difficult to sync the time in here. Not a huge difference, obviously, between these two. I'd say that the Pixel may be a tad bit faster. Although, yeah, I mean, really not a big difference here. Last up, we have multitasking. I just noticed, guys, I closed out a little bit too early on Temple Run 2 on the Pixel. But let's go and try that one out. Okay, excellent. Actually, did retain in memory. Asphalt 8 next. And once again, retaining memory on both. Subway Surfers. Once again, very good sign there on both. Going back towards the beginning here with NBC. And not surprising, so when refreshing on both, narrow margin there for the Pixel. Again, back towards the beginning to YouTube. And this one should actually refresh on both, as you guys see Pixel here. Going back into Chrome. Narrow margin there for the Pixel. Once again, back towards the beginning with iFunny. And yeah, guys, on the phones with 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, a lot of times it will retain these apps in the memory. But not a huge deal. Doesn't take that long from the restart. eBay. So same result here, narrow margin for the Pixel. And let's do one final one. Camera app. So overall, guys, I think a slight advantage there on the Pixel for multitasking. Entering the final portion of the video, we have camera speed. And then right after this, we have front and rear facing camera test. And very close here on both. Maybe the Galaxy a tad faster. But I have noticed, guys, that on Pixel you can take a lot more pictures in short succession. And real quick, a comparison of front-facing cameras. Again, it is 8 MP on both phones. And testing out the image stabilization. And real quick, a comparison of front-facing cameras. Again, it is 8 MP on both phones. And testing out the image stabilization. And testing out the rear-facing camera on both phones. Again, both these phones have 12 megapixel cameras on the back. And testing out the image stabilization. And finally, look at the maximum zoom on both phones. Alright guys, so let me know in the comment section below for unique one. Now overall, I'd have to give this one to the Pixel. I think it did win a majority of the tests, especially in terms of speed. But in terms of stuff like the camera test, a little bit more split there. Now that said, I think the Galaxy does have advantages. Basic stuff like a headphone jack, micro SD card support. But of course, the Pixel, you do have stock Android UI and those day one Android updates on it. Now we have a lot more testing planned, more in-depth camera tests, battery tests, and more. And I do plan to do an update once the Galaxy is on Android Oreo. So if you guys want to see more videos, press the subscribe button in the middle there. And if you want, you can watch another video right now in the top left corner. And as always, thanks for watching.